Tip number 5. We talked about leadership, we talked about management, and we talked a little bit about supervision. We're going to expand the supervisory role at this point. At some point in time, every employee needs a supervisor, someone that will look over their shoulder and make sure they're doing the job correctly and they know how to do the job correctly, and someone that would train them and help them actually learn how to do the job correctly. When I step into this role, my focus is on the job and how the job is done. So when you put that up against a manager's role, achieving the goals and getting the numbers, and then you look at the supervisor's role, focus on the job itself and how the job is done, many automotive shop owners are focused on how the job is done, and they're not focused on helping the employees get rid of their excuses. I will give you a for instance. Supervisors are focused on how the job is done. Managers are focused on getting the right result. So those are two different focuses. When I learned to work on cars, the first time that I did a water pump on a car, my father pulled the car on the rack. He put a pan underneath it, and he got down and he opened the pitcock on the radiator, and he said, "You need to let this drain for 20 to 30 minutes. Now, I'm a flat rate technician, meaning that the more work I get done in the shorter time, the more I get paid. So at this point, my father was training. He was in a supervisory role, focused on how the job is done. I did not want to wait 25 minutes for the pitcock to drain. So what I did is I went under, I pulled the clamp off the lower radiator hose. I got my little specialty tool to go around it, and I pulled the hose off on the bottom, and I drained that thing quickly. Now my father was upset because I didn't do the job the way he told me to do it, but I did the job in 20 minutes less because I didn't take the time. What he should have been focusing on was the result. If I can get the same result, a water pump replaced on the car, done right, that's going to last for more than 3 years and 36,000 miles, that's what our warranty was, and I can do it in 20 minutes less, that is a good thing. But because I didn't do it the way he wanted, he was upset. Now, many owners of shops are playing the supervisory role most of the time, and they're focused on how the guy does the job. Frankly, I don't want to look behind my technician and see how he does the job. I want to know that he does a good quality job, that job's going to last, we use a quality part, and he does it correctly. If he does it that way and achieves those results and gets it done in a different way, I don't really care, as long as it doesn't take longer. So supervisors are trainers. Supervisors are focused on how the job is done. And I would agree with you, because some shop owners right now are going, oh my gosh, I need certain jobs done a certain way. I would agree. Some jobs you should learn that way first, and then if you can figure out a faster way, go ahead. And in sales, I teach sales scripts that I want my people to learn, and after they've learned the sales script, if they can make adjustments to it so it fits them better and make more sales, I'm good with that. I have no problem. So I'm stepping out of my supervisory role and stepping into a management role by allowing the employee to make adjustments to the process or the procedure to get the job done faster, but also the job has to be done correctly. So now, just to wrap up, for the 3, leader, looking at the future, the goals of the company, the big picture. Manager, how do we get the results that we need to using the staff? And that's constant. And then supervisor, how do we train people to do the job correctly and looking over people's shoulder to make sure they're doing the job exactly the way the job needs to be done?